recording. So the first thing is anyone who has used either magic points or ISP, you will gain 6 back.
Now, is that 6 of one or 6 of both?
Whenever I say ISP and or MP, it's if you have both, it's both because
Okay.
they're two separate things that regenerate at the same rate. So you don't
Okay.
choose one or the other.
So 6.
6, yes. You get 2 back an hour, and I figured the last game was actually pretty close to what time went by in the session because there was a lot of discussion and talk and tea time and stuff like that. So it actually was one of the few occasions where a session and a session time and game time went around the same. So um, uh, Johnsdor and Decimus will not be with us. We can say that they are having cramped stomachs because at least the tea didn't seem to affect Gonsdor, and Decimus is in a state of unknown. So we will, for now, keep him sick.
Schrodinger's tea.
Yep. So it is up to you what you're doing.
So we know that if we go north that we're heading towards the throne room, but we were kind of warned away from there. But I mean, well, let me take some more time to heal up Sir Emery. He's looking a little battered.
Okay.
Thanks for noticing. I would say young Cassius here as well.
Oh, there he is. Sorry, he's so
I know, he's quite small.
smaller than you are. So take about a half an hour for 15 heals, if that's what it takes, I guess.
Okay.
I'm looking for my.
Well, tell me that's your plan. So
Right.
tell
Yep.
me
That is my plan.
how you are going to
I
do
am
this.
the first. It's gonna go Sir Emery, Cassius, and then back to Sir Emery, and back and forth after that. But
Okay.
Sir Emery, I think, has a slightly higher total.
Okay.
I might not.
He looks beefier, at least.
He does look beefier.
But he's got a glass chin.
Okay. So
I forget what page is that on.
I believe the combat page has at least has the
Yeah.
heal base.
Healing touch base.
Yes. Okay. So you spend about 4 minutes doing that.
Oh.
Did I kill him?
No, it did a negative for some reason.
I'm sorry, Sir Emery. I don't know what happened.
I'll just rest up. I'll be fine, really. It's just a flesh wound.
Thanks.
I might have hit.
I am unconscious again.
Apparently, the right hand puts it in, the left hand takes it out. I got to remember that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, nice.
This is.
Well, it's like in the other game where somebody's heal button does the thunder wave or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Yeah. Oh, the oops. Oh, yeah. Thundering smite. It's like, okay, I call upon the power of my deity to boom. Oops, wrong power.
I meant to help you, not to hurt you.
So, you spend, you heal. Wait a minute. Heal. Wait a minute. Move to Cassius, and Cassius starts having tremors and throws up, and does
Uh-oh.
not heal.
No.
Oh.
That's not good.
Are you
Doesn't
possessed?
doesn't Cassius need the lizard juice or whatever?
Uh,
He doesn't need it.
It does
It
that.
would be more healing for him than a normal criminal.
Well, I'm curious. Does that stuff in a way make you immune to divine healing? I mean, are you possessed?
Are you-
not, not that
Do
I
you
know
feel
of.
like a demon is inside of you?
Um,
I will try again to see if it was just a fluke.
He does more dry heaving this time, as the contents of his stomach came up the previous time, but he looks the same.
oh, that's not
Huh.
good.
I go back and I try it on Sir Emery again. Tell me, Sir Emery, does this feel good or does this feel bad?
Does it hurt when I do this?
That's much better. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
I will. If you consent, I will examine you, Cassius, to see if I can medically deduce why divine healing doesn't work, and I don't know if that's a thing that can be done.
Yeah, sure, go ahead and see if you can figure out what's going on.
So I try to use science to figure out magic.
Right, and you fail.
Okay.
All right.
You spend about 5 or so minutes, really looking him over, and him being a kobold is different than what you're used to,
Right.
but he's been in the party for a while, so
I think, and actually, I
you-
can heal him. So I treat his wounds because I do have kobold as one that I've healed before.
right.
So I tend his wounds.
Okay, so give me
You're
a.
not technically enchanted, are you?
I don't know.
Go ahead and give me a roll for the
Okay.
whatever the medicine first aid skill is.
Can I
Right.
assist on that?
Yes, you can take your skill divided by 5, and that will give him a bonus of that many points.
So, Nicholas, you get an extra 5 points from me.
Okay.
So you can put that in the global modifier before the roll.
All right. And then I have.
And did we
official-
determine you have to, Cassius? Did we determine he has to put the plus symbol before that?
I don't. No, don't put the plus symbol.
Okay.
If it's just a positive, no plus symbol.
Okay.
Okay.
One of
And
them
then-
will have you roll some crazy die.
Yeah.
So then there is a minor positive for the fish line.
Okay. So you can adjust that.
Okay, it's been a while since I've actually made a
Yeah.
skill roll, so I'm really trying to remember how to do that.
So that would be for the tool.
So
So
on
the first
my
page.
variables,
Yes.
I have time, I have modifier, I have difficulty.
It would be modifier,
Modifier, okay.
and there should be a drop-down menu, and one of them should say like minor positive.
Okay. And then I also, if you think it would help, like, am I treating abrasions? Because there's a 5% per level to medical treatment for benzoin.
Ah, okay. I mean, he was bit and cut and
Okay.
stuff like that. So
So I don't know what the 5% per level means.
you have to make something with that, and the
Okay.
product would be whatever level of product you made.
Okay. So would that be make a medicine roll for that first?
It would be a herbalism is what you use to
Oh, okay.
make
Then
the
I need
actual
somebody
thing.
else to make it. Gotcha. So I have stuff. If somebody has herbalism, I'll have them make me stuff later. All right, positive. Oh, nope, I did negative minor. That's not going to help.
That'll
Oh,
hurt.
wow. Yep.
And then, where is the global one?
It's kind of in the middle. It's a reddish area. Let me pull up.
On the main page?
On the skill page, it says skills, spells, checks, modifiers. There's a red box.
Ah,
There's also one on the combat page for when
okay.
we're doing combat.
I was on the main page doing the other stuff. That's why I was checking. All right, so let's see what happens.
Wow. Yeah, something seems off.
So my numbers changed. Weird. Oh, the global goes away as soon as you make the roll?
Yep.
Okay. I was
Yeah,
going to say, my numbers changed.
it's a one time. It's pretty nice for a one time, like situational modifier.
Right.
You do have to change the positive minor back to do
Okay.
to do nothing.
Did you kill him yet?
Not quite.
No, I just don't know what exactly is wrong with him. Did it put eggs in your belly?
Hmm.
Were you
Anything?
conscious? Were you conscious the entire time?
I believe so, yes.
So you didn't like hit you with a stinger or anything, did it?
No. It grabbed me with the tentacle, and then it tried to eat me.
Okay.
Lehman,
Yes.
I'd like to look at Cassius,
Okay.
see if I can recognize magic enchantment. Can I do that?
I'm trying to find it on your character sheet.
The last one in the first column under skills, spells, and checks.
Okay.
Also, when you're done with that, I have, if that
So
doesn't
he
have
uh,
recognized poison.
Cassius does not appear to be under any type of enchantment magic.
Okay.
Can I use my natural recognized poison skill to determine whether he's poisoned?
Yes.
Okay. Do I click on it and roll it?
I can look on it.
Okay,
It says
it's
it's
in my
a
reading.
natural. There we go. Okay. So it's kind of strange. You see the symptoms of poisoning, but you can't figure out what has done it. It's the wounds and stuff after what do I want to say, after old man Nicholas, he cleaned them and tended to them, and that you don't see the, like the physical things of poison you do not see, but the way he looks and behaves and stuff like that, it does kind of have some poison symptoms.
All right.
What?
I will say so to everyone. It seems like he's been poisoned. Do you have any cures or tonics for poison? Sometimes it's just a matter of getting the foreign substance out of your system, which you've been trying to do.
And as you say that, you kind of realize that Gonsdor also is exhibiting those symptoms, and possibly Decimus.
Well, what do all three of you have in common? Were you all stung or bitten by this thing or injured or something?
They were ones who did not make their roll versus poison when you had the tea.
So the tea that poisoned you all. Can I use? Can I?
No, it was the tea made it so that everybody else can actually heal.
The tea is something I made. I did not poison them.
You didn't poison them?
No, I did not.
Okay, fine. Well, do you want to make another batch of the tea? Maybe they just need another go. Like maybe it's just like when you have to get a booster to a vaccine because it wasn't strong, the first one wasn't strong enough by itself. So
would that give them another opportunity, or do I think that it's just that the opportunity's passed and we need to find the cure?
You think that if the tea worked, so more tea is not gonna work.
You hear that? God says you have to kill my
well, no, it's the game master knowing that you guys should not be healing down here, and a player having a pretty neat reason to actually make it so that you might be able to heal down here, and me allowing it.
Yay, I'm special.
So,
yay.
Good ideas sometimes get rewarded.
All right.
Also, we wouldn't necessarily know that they failed to roll anyways.
Right. So.
Well, sorry guys. Seems like you're just out of luck.
So we wrap them in bubble wrap.
And it is Bodil looks like she probably has gotten some. She got roughed up, not quite as much as Cassius and Sir Emery.
I forget that middle line is actually shock points, so I will heal Bodil as well.
Okay.
I'll heal those that can be healed to where they look healthy.
Let me see what
I feel better.
And both of Sir Emery and Bodil, you are no longer wounded. So if you have your wounded button pressed, you can unpress it. Make sure it's not green. So you wanted to spend 30 minutes healing, and you spent 30 minutes healing plus trying to figure out what was going on. So.
Right.
You spent the same amount of time, you just did different things than what you expected.
also am of two minds about this. I mean, I don't know if we should search this place for something that would help us, or if we just try to go to the throne room.
I imagine there's nothing that will help us down here, so
Well, we've got 2 doors in this room, and then there was a way out of the kitchen.
Right. But you also noticed that there were lots of things, places. So the first ones we ran into apparently tricked us and poisoned us. And the second ones we ran into, we let them leave. I don't know what to expect in here.
And I think I remember there were some people over in these areas. I mean, it's been a little while. I can do another.
Here and around in here is where your eyes hurt.
I can do another presence sense.
Hey, Lehman, I don't seem to be able to turn off my wounded.
Press where it actually says wounded, not just the box.
Got it. Done.
Did you apply healing to them, Lehman?
Yes.
Okay, because I still see their.
All right, very good.
You
Well,
still see what?
I still see that Sir Emery's middle bar is reduced, and there is no middle bar for Bradil.
She should have a min. She has. You might need to
I have a middle
refresh.
bar. It's
All right.
purple. It's about 2/3 to 3/4 full, depending
Okay.
on.
I'll refresh then, because it didn't change. That's why I was asking if he did it.
Sweating back north again.
I can do
Oh,
another.
yeah.
I can do another presence sense and get an idea where creatures, people are, because it's been a little while.
Very good.
Did not mean to.
Scout out the terrain.
So if anybody has any other effects on them, it looked like somebody might have had 2, and then Francis had 2, 5. Those have gone away. But were you or were you not casting present sense?
I'm going to cast present sense.
Okay. And what is the range on that?
It is 100 feet.
Okay. So here, your eyes still hurt.
Okay.
Like it just is really painful when you look in that direction. And the same here.
My eyes hurt there as well.
Yes.
Okay.
And then let's see. Up in here, you sense 2 presences.
Okay. I will so inform everybody. My eyes hurt in these locations. There's something there that really bothers me to sense it. And then I see 2 presences, up in this area.
And you're trying to sense presences. So sensing a presence that hurts your eyes, I mean, what does that mean? Is there so many things there that it hurts your eyes? Is there something
I don't know.
That is.
It's any corporeal or spiritual entity. Maybe it
Has more presence than the rest of us. I mean, I see that you moved over there, Sir Emery, but something that hurts his ability to sense a presence doesn't really make me want to go through that door.
Very good. Perhaps we should go, back as I was thinking, through this door. We've scouted this area a bit before.
Unless maybe, well, I don't know if somebody could somebody have a barrier? Would that, how would that feel against your senses if somebody had a barrier?
Do not know.
Did he ask for a bear?
Sure.
A barrier.
Barrier.
Alright.
All right.
Well, there's one thing for certain. I mean, we are short on rations, and so we cannot remain here indefinitely.
And there is truth to that. All right. Sir Emery, do you think we just look for the end, or do we seek help or counsel in the other chambers?
I vote for meeting this king.
Well, we don't know if we'll be meeting the king. The king's illusionist is the one that tricked us.
Good.
Okay.
Perhaps we should meet with the illusionist then. He says from far away because he's headed off down that hallway. Let us sally forth.
Timothy or Marie, I am right behind you.
As you go through the doors and through the dining hall, you do see a trail of filth on the floor.
Ah, and where does this trail of filth seem to come from? From the kitchen. I see. Is that a pit over here, perhaps, where it may have come from? Is that what that is? Ah.
did we look in these two doors over here? Did we look in these doors?
No.
I believe we did not.
Should we look in those doors?
I have no idea where you're at.
I see no reason why we shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm just above the.
The kitchen, and over here there's a pair of doors.
I don't have the right vision to see anything.
Yeah, it looked like at the far end of the kitchen area was a big pit.
Yeah, where the line goes to.
And the good yet came out of that. Well, I will try the door. Look, the door opens. Very good. I shall step in. Bit of a dark hallway, a few doors. There's a pair of double doors here. And more further at the end of the hallway. What do you think?
Can't see anything. Hold on.
See sort
Can
of
you move forward a little bit farther, Jenny?
You want me to move forward more?
I can't. I don't want to run in front of you.
Yeah, I can't see.
No,
so
I
I'll
know.
stay behind you.
I was gonna say I got light. I just didn't want to be running headlong into the darkness.
Yeah.
the doors
I'll
down
follow you. So Nicholas.
So
the doors down below seem
the,
to have a blue shimmering.
they are surrounded, are covered solid with ice.
Oh.
Interesting.
And right in the middle of the doors, there appears to be a keyhole.
Is it shaped like a normal keyhole?
Yes, but it's within the ice, not the doors.
Gotcha.
I don't suppose we have any keys. I don't recall any keys.
I don't have any keys.
Good. Well,
And
let's.
as Sir Emery moves forward, Francis sees the spectral form of a dwarven head mouthing something at you.
At me? Or Francis?
At Francis. You've already walked beyond. And then go back into the ice and the doors.
Were you able to read its lips?
Unfortunately not. Let me look at what I got here. Lehman,
Yes.
commune with spirits.
Okay.
And I can't see how much it costs me.
It's at the bottom if you...
Well,
So this is kind of a seance thing. So it takes 8 minutes. You kind of set up a seance, and you hope that the spirit that you want to talk to enters your body.
okay. Mani Padde, Mani Padde,
So it costs 4
Yep.
ISP, and then make a percentile roll.
D100.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So Francis's eyes roll back in her head, and she hears a, well, this is strange.
Who am I talking to?
Oh, you're out of it. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else besides Francis heard that.
We hear
Oh.
this is strange. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a seance. So the spirit inhabits Francis's body and talks. So Francis is kind of out.
Okay. Who might you be?
I'm Willie.
Willie? Are you imprisoned in that ice room, Willie?
No, apparently I'm imprisoned in this body here.
Oh. So, were you dead?
Dead. Last I knew, I was with my brother
Where was that?
in the kitchen.
No. How long ago was that? Do you know? Do you know what year it was?
He gives you the same year that Ravid gave you.
Which was a long time ago.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you know what's behind these ice doors?
The head kind of jerks around. I guess you're pointing. You point to it.
Yeah.
So Francis's head kind of weirdly jerks to look. Oh, huh. Interesting. The yeah, that's the temple.
Oh. Has it always been covered in ice?
Yeah. The doors uh didn't like the Winter King, so they Winter King kind of sealed that area off. Yeah.
I see. So how well do you know this place?
Well, I thought I knew it, but now I'm not so sure.
Oh, it's just that things have changed a little bit. Some time has passed. That's all right. Um, so you know the front hall.
Yeah.
So
The
when you first come in, there's a door to the left, and then there's two doors to the north. One on the left and one on the right. Do you know where the door to the left leads?
Francis, like her arms move up, and she kind of looks at her left hand and looks at her right hand and like moves her left palm and like sticks the thumb out.
Making an L.
Yeah. What now?
Um, so when you first come in, and I tap the left side,
Mm-hmm.
the door that's in the wall that's on this side of your body when you first come into that main room.
Okay.
Do you know what's in there? Do you know where it leads?
It it was just like a guard station.
Gotcha. And then there were two doors on one wall. One leads to the kitchen, so we know where that one goes. Do you know where the other one goes?
Yeah, it goes to the dungeon and the alchemy station and the treasury.
Oh,
Fun.
you have been very informative. Um, so I don't know how long that you get to stay in, my friend. There. Take your time though. Explore with us if you'd like.
Uh, I don't understand how this works.
Neither do I. Nothing was explained to us before this happened. Can you make the body walk?
I don't like walking.
What did you normally do?
Well, fly, of course. I mean, it's the best way of traveling.
Oh, yeah, well, I would agree. So,
And
if I'm.
then Francis's eyes roll back
Oh,
normal, and she comes to.
so that was interesting.
And you are aware of the conversation. It's just during it you could not do anything.
Damn.
Apparently, Sir Emery did not like that. He wanted to play a joke or something, maybe.
So, perhaps next time a small amount of warning and maybe a time limit of sorts would be beneficial.
Well, I'm rather new at this. I'm not quite sure how it works myself.
Oh, okay. Well, you apparently summoned something into your body that I'm guessing was dead, but maybe not, because it wasn't. Well, it was something with wings. I don't. Something with wings that can talk.
Well, I thought it was a spectral dwarf.
Oh, I don't think you got what you were trying for. I think you just got what happened to be around.
Uh, look around. Do I see the dwarf head at all?
No.
So these two doors that are ice covered are against the Ice King.
That's what it sounded like.
Maybe if we could open them, there might be something inside there that would help us.
That is a possibility, but we need to find, I'm guessing, an ice key. Which may or may not be in the treasury.
Monday morning.
Well, Sir Emery, if you're ready, see if those doors work.
Well, I was going to take a look at the lock.
At the magical
Step
ice
back from
lock.
that lock and allow you to take a look at it.
I think he's talking about the ice lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ice lock, it looks like a lock just made of ice, not in the door.
Oh, it's more like a padlock lock?
No, it's like a keyhole set into the ice,
Oh,
not in the door.
okay. I'm going to slowly reach my hand out.
Okay.
Does anything happen until I touch the ice?
No.
Uh, can I try and pick the lock?
You can try.
Okay.
So let me pull up your character.
And I have lock picks, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
It's kind of strange. It feels like a normal lock,
Uh-huh.
but you do something wrong, and out of the keyhole, a blast of cold air just surrounds your body.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you just like freeze to the bone feeling and are quite shocked by it.
Oh, you.
So, yeah, Sir Emery, are those doors locked?
So I guess I'll wait till we find an ice key.
I will heal Francis.
It appears that these doors open. You can step through a bit.
Okay,
We have a
hold.
long perpendicular hallway with quite a few doors.
I think my heal base was 3.
Yeah. Okay. So you get to a long hallway, and just like the rest of this place, there is dripping and little water puddles on the floor. Ice is melting at different rates.
Well, I guess we should head back and open the door to the entryway first. That we've gone to this corridor, anyways.
Very good. I'll go do that. Oh, there's more doors, even.
These double doors, Sir Emery,
Yep.
have writing on them.
Ah! It so happens I can read writing.
Which double doors?
The ones we initially came through.
Yes.
No, the one Sir Emery is by.
Down
That's-
here.
That's
the
why.
one that shot Harry Potter.
That's why he is the one who sees it and nobody else.
Right. Well, you said double doors. I didn't realize it was double doors.
But you cannot read the writing.
Hmm.
Oh, those double.
There appear to be some scribbling upon some doors down here.
Is it dwarven?
No, and remember, in Palladium, reading and writing is a different skill than
Okay.
speaking. So the group as a whole group is severely lacking in literacy.
I have some.
Most people can speak, they're just not literate.
Right. But I think I have one. It's probably not the right one. Yeah, I can read and write in my native language.
Yeah, so I.
That's because we're not nerds.
Come up here, Sir Emery. There's another door.
Very good. Well, so these doors here, these lead to where the
Oh, I didn't see. I can't see those doors. That's
to
why.
the thing that was hurting your eyes. Are they not? Or is it something? Is this the general direction where that was?
Yeah, I think that's what he was saying.
Perhaps we should move on to somewhere else.
There's a door just to the north of that one.
Perhaps this door right next to Bodil.
There's a door.
That just looks
It is.
look like a normal door.
The door.
All right, we'll open this door, take one step in, and see that there's like a table with some stuff on it.
Is that an alchemy table?
Yes. Although it looks kind of, I mean, how to say? No, it is
Stepping back, I'll allow you to go in and inspect.
the size ratio of it looks small. So while it is a kind of a big table, it is low to the ground, and the various instruments on it are small.
For
You
dwarves?
did you make the table not not accessible as a space?
You should be able to go on it.
All right. I've lost my dog token. I can't find it back. Is it still there?
see the doorway anymore to get into the door.
I was trying to move in as a group and it wouldn't let me.
It keeps on telling me I'm running into a wall.
Did the door get closed again, maybe?
Well, it is. Yep, it did get closed.
Okay.
I opened it for you.
I am not seeing
Shep.
anymore.
All right, I'll drag a new one out.
Chef.
No, wait, I do. He's in the doorway.
He's in the doorway?
He's in the doorway.
If you could just move him into the room, so one step.
I cannot just move him.
There.
Thank you.
Okay.
But good.
Yeah, normally if I unselect my token, I can see him, but it wouldn't let me.
Yep. It so happens I have very keen ogre eyes.
You do.
So there appears to be various empty flasks and things, but there are 3 that have a frozen bluish ice inside of them.
Okay. Don't know that I have any way to determine that these are magical or not. All right. They're human size, you said?
No, small size.
Oh, smaller than human. Gotcha.
Humans are medium size.
Yeah. Yep.
This whole setup is for a small sized.
Gotcha. This room is very tiny. Odile must be leaning heavily over the table.
Like I said, it's an area. It's large, but it's setting low to the ground to where if somebody was standing, it would be to their knees, and
Lehman?
but Bodil probably even her shins. Yes.
I'd like to do a sense magic.
Okay.
In particular, looking at those flasks with the blue frozen liquid.
Right. They appear to be magical.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever's in there is magical.
Well, your senses
Okay.
let you
It's a
determine
bit
what it is.
outside of my area of expertise.
I'm wondering if it might be something that would protect us from cold, but I don't know.
Well, I can put them in my backpack for now next to the healing herbs I have. And if we determine that we're willing to take the risk of drinking one, we can take that step.
How many of them were there?
3.
Anything else in here magical?
Nope. Sir Emery and Old Man Nicholas, give me perception rolls.
Ah, yes. A good standard perception roll for me.
Okay.
All right. So, shall we continue down the hall?
Let us head up this way, in my direction, if you don't mind. There is another door in and out of here. Yeah. Check the door. Francis, do you want to evaluate this lock here, this door?
I'll try and open it.
Okay.
It appears to be locked,
Hmm.
and you hear from the other side of the door, "Help! Whoever you are! If you are not one of the Winter King's servants, you must help me! I can help you! If you release me, please! It's so cold!"
Very good. We should let that person out. Whoever
Absolutely.
it is did not sound at all suspicious.
No ominous vibes at all. About
No,
that.
none whatsoever.
Well, I guess I'll try to pick the locks again.
Okay. This time there is no cold blast of air, and you think you were successful. You see a dank prison area as you open the door. There are
It's rather
various
gross in here.
cages. Most seem to be unoccupied by, or sorry, most of them seem occupied by icy, unmoving corpses. You smell rot filling your nostrils. There is a very large pile of fur here.
Fur?
Fur. And you see a woman here who appears to be a middle-aged but beautiful human woman, but her skin is extremely like glittery, like white with blue sparkles. And she says, "Thanks, Celine, that you came."
Is that
Well,
one
I'll.
of the gods now?
What now?
Is that one of the current gods?
Yes, the goddess of love.
Okay.
I'll let Sir Emery be a gentleman and let her out.
Well, hello there. What's your name? I must. Oh, sorry. I apologize. I am Sir Emery, and these are my brave companions. We're also trapped in this place, but not in as specific a place as you seem to be trapped in. How did you come to this situation?
I was taken by the Winter King to be his bride. And I could not stand the cruel man.
You're not Persephone, are you?
No, I am Queen Hezrinda.
So you did marry him?
Not by my choice.
Yeah, that whole trafficking thing is pretty bad.
What's the
And
pile of
she
fur?
does look very thin, and she like very malnourished and weak.
Let's see. Well, Francis, any chance you can
How long ago did
the
you
lock
marry
there?
him?
Is there a lock on the cell, or
There is a lock, yes.
well, I will try to do the magic fingers on it.
I was forced to be his wife for decades. And then I thought I had enough goodwill for the servants to overthrow him, but I was discovered and locked here.
Did you just recently thaw?
I recently woke up when I heard footsteps in the hall.
Okay.
Can you tell us anything about the other people in here?
And
There seems to be a number of frozen dead people.
this was the prison where he put those of us who tried to overthrow his cruel rule.
What's the pile of fur over here in the corner?
And she kind of starts sobbing.
Is that a friend of yours?
It it was Basil.
I thought basil was green and put it on pizzas.
What year do you think it is?
She gives you the same date everybody else.
Okay.
So
Um,
I'm working on the lock, Lehman.
Okay. So
is there?
you
Would it be a history
easily
check?
easily pick the lock.
Would it be a history check to know about that marriage?
This is so
Okay.
far back and short span of time that it would pretty much be impossible.
I'm just trying to, so her skin doesn't look normal and stuff, so I'm trying to determine what she is, maybe even. Maybe a fairy lore roll?
Okay.
Do you want to make it?
You can roll it.
Okay.
And for the person who wrote to me, nothing happens
No.
besides no longer having it.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you used it, so it just did not have an effect.
Yeah.
So I
Alrighty
don't.
then.
She just looks like a human with weird skin.
Right. All right. Well, Francis, you said you opened the door.
Yep. And Lehman, I will offer her a little bit of food. Not a lot of food, because if she's been starved and she eats a whole lot of food, it could make her sick. So just
Right. And as you offer her the food,
She turns into a vampire and sinks her teeth into me.
no.
No, this isn't Twilight. Vampires shouldn't glitter.
Are those stairs down in the bottom corner?
No, they're just cages. So, let's see. So, Cassius, Francis, and Sir Emery, I need you to give me save versus spells / prayers.
Who?
Who?
Cassius, Francis, Sir Emery.
Oh, okay.
So where is this?
It's under your defenses versus
Okay. Versus spells?
spells, yep.
Good.
Okay. So there suddenly is a bright, glittery blue and white sparkles fly around. All of you succeed in your the save versus being slightly off. But Francis, you are kind of hit right with them. They kind of take the brunt, and you feel kind of a burning sensation.
Okay.
And then, let's see if I can do this right.
What did you do to me?
Oh boy. Oh.
So everybody can add themselves to the combat tracker.
Owlbear? Is that an owlbear? I really hope that's an owlbear.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I don't believe I didn't have these. Oh, no. That's right. I had that. I had it right. I was making it wrong.
Oh.
Okay, so
Yep.
yeah, everybody can roll initiative.
Try it again.
And once people
Yeah.
roll, before we start, let's take like a 5-minute break and come back.
Well, were we supposed to have ourselves selected?
Don't think so.
No,
Your
Jenny's.
your numbers won't appear until
Oh,
I need to
okay.
do it. I just wait till all the rolls are done first.
Oh, okay.
Unpause, start recording again, and just to make sure everybody chose their correct stance, right? And you have that on the
Yep.
character sheet selected, not just the token. The character sheet is what.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, and then I did the initiative to get everybody's initiative up there,
Oh, good.
and then we start combat. And remember, if you want to pop out the combat tracker so you can have your chat window open at the same time, just right click up at the fist, the tab.
Oh,
If you right click the tabs, any of those tabs will pop out. So if you actually wanted to pop out your chat and look at your combat tracker, you could do it that way as well. Okay.
oh, so I must have done something wrong because I don't see myself on the initiative.
Did you not put yourself on the initiative tracker?
Okay, other than clicking on the initiative, rolling it on your character.
If you click on your token, there's a button there that looks like a shield with crossed swords. That puts you on the initiative tracker.
Right click on your token.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was asking Bob quietly how to do it so that he could tell me in front of it.
Bob said.
And he ignored me the whole time. The man does.
Okay,
Oh.
so
Oh, she transformed into a token.
Yep.
well, she was a token before.
It looked different to me before.
Yeah, she no longer looks like
Oh,
the human queen. She looks like the Gelfkin who you met earlier.
I see.
And the corpses stood up, and the big pile of fur became an ursagriff.
Mm-hmm.
What's an ursagriff?
A bear griffin?
It's a big pile of fur with claws and I assume a beak.
Well, I'm hoping they're still locked in their cages.
Oh, you opened the only cage that needed to be locked for the situation to work. You weren't going to unlock cages to corpses. That didn't. You just needed to unlock the cage that she was in. So, Bodil, it looks like you actually have are first.
All right, so Deal is going to. She's got the. She's in her range attack stance, so she's going to shoot.
Who's she going to shoot?
Let's see, sorry, just a second. Is it this person? All right, that's not a click.
Yep. Shoot the little bitch.
Okay. I will try. See what happens. Let me see what the. Oh darn!
So
I'm
that will yeah, everybody is still slightly off.
All right. Yeah.
So you actually hit you. So
Okay.
do some damage.
Ooh.
Yay. Enlarging.
You sunk a crossbow bolt into her pretty decently. And hopefully at the bottom of the combat tracker now has the next end turn or something for you to press once you're done.
Sorry, I'm looking. Not seeing it. Let me see.
Oh, here. Oh, that's what happened. You didn't put yourself into combat first, so it put you in order, but it skipped you. So
I messed up. I'm sorry.
so now you should have hopefully a end turn
I don't see one.
at the bottom of the combat tracker.
No, I see chef and that's it. My,
Hmm. When we get down to the next player, we'll see how that works. So that skeleton will come out and swing at Sir Emery. You think that's going to hit your armor. Do you wish to parry?
I mean, I might as well. It's once I find the thing.
So you can give me a parry.
There it is. That is probably not going to work, is it?
No, it does not.
I have to take a little bit off my armor.
Your armor takes 1 point of damage.
Bummer. Well, at least my armor works this time. It is one of the only times it has.
It's going to work this time also.
Woo!
Out of curiosity, Lehman,
Yes.
does Frances have a big H on her face for you too on her token?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'll try to parry this one as well because why not? There it goes. There it is.
Yep, you parried, so your armor does not take damage. And that one's going to swing at Old Man Nicholas. Old Man Nicholas is going to be hit.
Well, he's going to be hit. Where did that one come from?
Corner.
Up there. Oops, I guess I need to... Yep. 6 additional images of the Gelfkin appear around her. And Francis.
Well, I'm going to stab one of the images.
Okay.
Or maybe her.
Or maybe her.
So roll to see if you hit. So that's going to hit something. So roll 1d7. That will take out an image. And do you have a end turn at the bottom of your combat tracker?
No, I do not.
Let me look at something. That is really strange because I did check this earlier and it worked, and I don't know why it's not now. So people just have to tell me when their turn is over. So first off, I need to check something. Yeah, Peter,
Uh-huh.
you have Fleet Feet on, and I said at the beginning of the game that all spell effects are off, so you do not have that.
Okay.
So click off of that. And then, what are you doing?
I'm done.
Yeah, he attacked and took out
I
an
Oh,
killed one of
that's right. You took out one of those, so
Yeah, I don't have the symbol either. So, it's been a while. I forget. I was in Mystic stance, and he walked up to me.
yes. Did he hit you?
Yes.
Yeah. So you are out for the turn.
Can I talk?
You could say something. You won't be able to.
I don't plan on casting a spell or anything.
Right.
I'm just asking. I want to ask a question.
Okay.
But I can't move or anything else, right?
Correct.
All right. So, like, why are you doing this? We just want to go home. It's me.
Okay. Now,
It put me at -1, by the way.
I am going to
Huh.
take a stab at the skeleton.
Oh, it's probably because I put you to 0 and then.
Yeah.
So hold on. That may hit. That hits.
Okay. Does that much damage?
Okay.
Right. And I do not have the end turn button, but I am done.
The skeleton misses Shep. what happened there?
It looks like it's my turn now.
Do you have
No.
a token? I don't.
Yes.
It skipped the Ursa Griff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh, they're just gonna stand and look at me.
Yeah, the Ursula Griff's actions was set to 0, so.
Yeah.
Are you my daddy? And I'll say, yes, I am. Hopefully it will not say, my daddy.
Yeah. Hopefully not, Bob. I mean, sorry.
Oh.
It goes. Whoo! And,
Like
Sir
that?
Sir Emery, make a save versus insanity.
Ooh. I'm crazy about this owlbear. Versus. There's my button.
Oh, okay. So you
Yes.
do not go insane, which would have made you off.
Okay, so now it's really my turn.
So yes, now it
Even
is.
though there are skeletons attacking me, I would like to use my paladin horsemanship skill.
To ride the Ursa Griff?
Well, yes,
Oh, yeah.
or to at least like call it down, like order it back in the cage. My horsemanship, my riding care feeding is 70%. I don't have a button for it or anything. It's just in the description of the thing.
I love this idea.
Okay, let me do a thing. It
And name this
kind of
Ursicle.
looks at you quizzically.
So you're not going to.
So go on, get in the cage.
Do as you're told.
And Shep.
Okay.
Shep is a little torn. He's afraid that this one will come and attack. I guess it attacks the one that it's next to for right now because Cassius is attacking the other.
That does not hit. Or it hits, but it doesn't seem to do much to a skeleton.
A natural armor.
Bodil.
Bodil.
Shoot her again.
Yeah, she's going to go ahead and shoot the same target. And see.
So first roll to see if you hit, and now roll a d6.
Roll D6.
And you also take out one of the
Images.
yes.
All right.
And then the skeleton will...
Oh, my turn is over. Sorry.
Skeleton will attack Sir Emery. Wow. You can try to parry.
He's gonna try. I mean, he might as well.
Yep. What have you got to lose?
Some hit points, apparently.
Yep.
Maybe just shock points. Oh yeah, you have plenty.
Yeah, see?
Had
But,
being the opportune word.
Yeah.
Is
And this is the other one. It rolled really well. This one actually is going to hit your armor. It looks like it's really close to hitting you though.
Yeah.
So your armor takes 1 point of damage.
And you're taking those off, right?
No, I'm not taking armor off.
Okay. All right. I will find that number. Put those.
I guess that doesn't quite make sense, does it? Where I'm taking shock points and hit points, but not SDC.
No, that's okay.
It's more because SDC is just like a point here or there. So me saying you take
Yep.
1 point, people don't know if I rolled a 10 or a 19. So because either of those is just going to do 1 point. It's kind of, I guess, my rationale. So this one will be against
Oh, there it is.
Old Man Nicholas.
Take it up. We'll take it down a little bit.
Old Man Nicholas is going to get hit unless he wishes to try to parry or he can't. He can.
I don't.
You don't. You just take some damage.
Oof.
And then Francis.
I'm going to disappear.
Okay. Oh, you got a thing on you? Okay.
Yep. Except they're underneath my bars and I can't really see them.
that's on the combat tracker.
Oh, okay. Well, I should have two of them on the combat tracker.
You do.
I do? I can only see one.
Yeah, I only see one.
I see one that says 3.
And there's another one that says 10.
Okay,
Okay.
I don't see
I don't
that.
see the 10. Well, I see the 10 on the token, but not on the combat tracker.
I see it on both. Maybe my combat tracker is wider or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay. Cassius.
Okay. I'm going to swing at that skeleton again. That skeleton. Do not kill our healer.
That also seems to just poke around in its rib cage.
That is unfortunate, and I am done.
And this one will try to attack Shep again. That is going to hit.
Well, he's gonna let it hit.
And Sir Emery.
All right then. Let's work on this bear a bit more. Now you heard me. Gonna talk very sternly at it and use his stern, mount training voice.
Okay. and Shep.
Guessing that didn't work.
Yeah. So can Shep shove me backwards so that I'm not like yank me to this square here?
Remember, at the end of a combat round, anyone who still has movement can move.
Even if you have 0 actions?
Yes, that's it. After all actions are done,
Okay, because I'm not
it's
doing
the way to get people who are in the non-melee stances out of melee. Their
I'm
chance.
to say I'm not doing very well. If it got another attack, it might have been over. All right, then I guess it will attack the skeleton.
That is going to probably hit. Yes, that hits. And that does some damage. And Bodil.
All right, Rodeo is going to try again to attack the Shrina lady person. And we'll do D6 from now.
So go ahead, roll a d6, and I believe that one's
Well, shouldn't it be a D5 now?
Sorry, d5. Did you roll?
I rolled a D6, but I
Okay,
can.
so roll a
it's like
d5.
roll-
Sorry.
This is saying 1D slash roll 1D.
Yep.
Okay.
You rolled the same, so you hit her.
I hit her. Yay! My favorite thing to hit.
Yeah, and you rolled really well. Okay, so
Lehman,
yes.
now that she's been hit with a crossbow bolt, do her mirror images also have crossbow bolts sticking out of them, or is she the only one with a crossbow?
They all look exactly the same.
So
I like your idea though, Pete. That's a great idea.
did she die?
Well, there's a skull on her. Yeah. Oh man. Let's disappear and stuff.
Oh, that means probably a blood splatter somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, so anybody who let's see, everyone has turn. Anybody who has any durations, count down your durations now. And anyone who still has movement left may move.
Old man Nicholas, do you want to get behind me?
I moved into the room.
Okay.
See, the skeletons are still active, right?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. I can change my stance. If I move into the room, I can change my stance to be in hand.
So what happened to her?
Got hit by a crossbow bolt and fell down.
Right in the eyeball.
This is where crossbow bolts go.
Yep, that is where they belong.
So is anyone not moved that wants to move?
I'm still between the skeleton and the healer. I'm good.
Well, yeah, I moved to try to actually put you between me and him.
Yep.
Okay.
Change our stances now.
And well, Now what we do after the movement, then we go to stances. So if you're changing your stances, remember to do it on both the token and change it on the character sheet.
Lehman, if I'm going to do healing, that's mystic?
Yeah, healing can be on anything because it's just a.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
It's not a spell or a prayer that you're casting, so it's just an ability. And if you wish to switch weapons, now is when you get the free weapon switch. Otherwise, it takes an attack or action.
I'm switching from my crossbow to my staff
Okay.
Yeah,
because it's hard to do hand-to-hand with crossbow.
draw a
So
dagger.
now everybody can roll initiative.
Do we need to
Just
press
just
the...
don't press. Just roll on your character sheet the INIT.
There you are. Yeah. It could have been last round. It was. It's last round.
Oh boy.
I got it too. I'm going back and forth. That makes sense because, you know, I have to put away my crossbow and switch to my staff.
Yeah, I was really hoping to beat some of those skeletons or initiative and actually get an attack out.
Yeah.
Okay. So
But that's okay.
that is this one here. So this one is attacking Shep. And not going to hit. The skeleton here is attacking Sir Emery. And that one will hit quite well.
Yep. Why, yes, it is going to hit, right?
Yes, it is.
Damn it.
Oh boy.
These things like rolling 19s.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Are we racing to unconsciousness again?
Well, I can fix his, not yours. Be careful.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Is that
Wait.
all the way
Oh,
up?
wait. No. Sorry. You
Oh, yeah.
you had that one shock point left.
Yep.
Yep.
That is.
Oh, hey. The one soul of life. That's all you need.
What the hell?
This one will attack Cassius. And let's see. It will hit Cassius.
I will auto dodge.
And you barely dodge. You feel the blade pass within a millimeter of you.
Okay.
Shep.
Yep. follows with his master and attack the same one he attacked before. Nope.
That's gonna not. Old Man Nicholas.
So, because we need answers, I'm going to put the blade to her throat, but heal her
Okay.
to see if she's dead or just unconscious. I don't want her to die while we're fighting.
Which one are you putting your knife to the throat to, though?
The woman I'm healing.
Doesn't she have 4?
Is there 4 bodies on the ground?
Oh, I can't remember my rule. I think that's. Let's see. Spell duration.
This is a touch thing, so I just sweep my hand through the square until I hit something solid.
Yes.
It's not like she's dodging and getting out of the way of it.
Right.
Yeah.
But you would have to, touch the right one.
So is there physical touch to the other one?
Well, you would possibly find out stuff.
Okay.
Like your characters were not really adventurers before the game started, or at least had only been training. So a lot of things you don't know until you actually encounter
Right.
it.
So if there's multiple images there, I saw her multiplier images. I'm going to kind of sweep my hand through until I touch something, I guess, and heal it. It's her own spell that's killing her.
Okay.
Aren't there 5 images since Jenny hit
Yeah.
the real one?
Well, no, there were 4 plus her.
Right.
And she hit the real one. So none of the images had went away from her hitting the real.
Right. So there's
I hit one image once.
right.
Yes, but
We're talking about the very last one.
Right. It went from rolling a d7 to rolling a d6 to rolling a d5.
Yep.
So right now there's 5 images of her.
Right.
One of
Well,
the
there's
real
4
there's her
images
and 4
and her.
images.
What?
There's 5 of her. 4 of them are images.
Right.
We just got to use the same words. Is all.
Yeah, there is still the images. So.
All right. I will roll a d5 again.
I did the wrong thing. I guess she doesn't really need to be in there, does she? But...
Oh.
Whoops.
It had Shep roll it for some reason.
You probably had Shep
Shep
selected.
Gotcha.
So you took away an image.
Bloody woman. I appreciated that spell until this moment, and I'm like, I am never casting a spell like that.
Yeah, you can cancel spells on yourself, but it doesn't necessarily go away just because you are unconscious. If there's nothing about maintaining.
So was it when I touched it, there was like some resistance, and then it just went away?
No, you just as soon as your hand would have touched a real thing, it disappeared.
Okay. So I didn't use my healing.
Correct.
Okay.
That would suck, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And then this one here. Is going to attack Bodil. And it's going to probably hit Bodil.
Bodil has an auto parry kind of a situation, I think. Maybe?
I believe it's auto dodge.
Auto dodge. Okay. It's not parry,
So that is not going to do it. These things really like maxing out their damage.
Great.
Are they using weapons or is it just claws?
Oh, they have swords.
So, Lehman, when do I use the iron staff parry that is on my character?
Whenever something would not necessarily be beneficial to dodge, and you want to use one of your actions to, like, if you really didn't want to get hit, you could use an action to parry and your second action, if you still had one, to dodge. When you use your auto dodge, you get one chance. You don't get to try an auto parry. Or sorry, you don't get to try a parry. Basically, parries always come first and then dodges. So if you are at the point where you're going to dodge, you no longer have that chance to parry. Does that make sense?
Okay, I think so.
Order of operations.
Right. Basically, auto dodge, if you're just either going to dodge or parry, you will always want to dodge because unless your parry has like well, your parry might have a higher bonus and things like that. It's just that your dodge is free, your parry is not. And if you
Got it.
parry, then your dodge is not free afterwards. So there's give and take with all the different types of defenses. So you took.
But it does work. It does work with PEMDAS because parry comes before evade or dodge in PEMDAS.
Haha.
Nicely done.
Funny.
So Francis.
Stabby at the images that are left.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that doesn't even hit an image.
And I say, quit trying to stab her. I want to ask her questions.
You don't
Why?
see it.
Oh, he's invisible. That's right.
Okay. I'm gonna take another swing at that skeleton I've been fighting.
Okay.
Nope.
Sir Emery.
All right. Well, then I've got I've got a hit point left. I might as well use it. So has this skeleton here gone yet? Let's get on the next-
All the skeletons have gone once.
Right. Well, I'm gonna pound that skeleton. Wait a second. There we go. There's a decent
Okay.
roll on a weapon.
Yeah, not bad. And you successfully hit it. So give me some damage. And that was the crit, so it gets doubled.
Shit.
The Ursa Griff kind of shakes its head a little bit. And Bodil.
Rodil is right next to him. Now, you know what, she's going to try for this skeleton right here, because why not?
What happens? Skeletons have more hit points.
What you do?
So that is, you kind of hit it, but it doesn't seem to do much.
Kind of slides off of it.
Yes.
Fair enough.
What are you doing?
Okay, so this one's going after Shep. And
Does that seem to be because you are using a blunt weapon, right?
I am using a blunt weapon. I didn't roll very well.
that one barely doesn't connect.
Okay.
This one is fighting Sir Emery. Every time this thing has rolled, it's rolled a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Do you wish to try?
Well, yeah, I guess I have to. Ah, take
And
that, stupid skeleton.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you successfully parried because you
Huzzah!
rolled the one the one number that you needed to roll.
Gotcha. Oh.
And Cassius. The skeletons are continuing with their determination of certain number that they really, really like. And if
Do I need to dodge?
yes. And
I failed to dodge.
yeah, that's not. So Cassius drops.
But I cannot heal him.
I guess I didn't take away the blood splatter because there's
No,
blood
it's
splatter.
there.
Okay.
Actually, Cassius has 2 blood splatters.
Yep.
What you doing? What you doing?
Shep.
Yep. I guess Shep is gonna bite and then back up a square.
Okay. That is not going to hit, but you can back him up.
Oh, wow, that sucks.
Oh wait, that the roll appeared after, like I said that. It was late for me, I guess.
Oh,
I was looking
okay.
at the previous roll, so that
He gets to try to parry it.
so yeah, that barely hit. Barely. So yeah, he'll try to parry. And he parries.
Okay.
And he moved back, so Old Man Nicholas's turn.
So there's a D4 now, right?
Correct. And now there's a D3.
All right.
That's weird. The blood splatter makes it so that the little countdown thing doesn't show up as well.
Right.
Poor Cassius.
I can't heal him.
Skeleton. It's the one
You need
that's going
your
against
Emery?
Bodil.
Yeah, if I wanted to stand next to two skeletons. If you try to stop killing a dead woman and go kill a skeleton.
So Bodil is going to be hit. Unless she wants to try.
You will try to dodge.
Okay.
Okay. She
Oh.
fails badly.
Yeah.
Huzzah. Yeah.
Yeah, when you roll and the result is not even a number.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. It's amazing.
And Francis.
I got a beef with this woman.
Okay, so give me a D4.
4?
D3.
D3. Okay, yep, sorry. Like I said, I can't see this thing unless I click it and then it goes up automatically. So now you got I want to say, what, a 50-50 chance? Sir Emery.
So Emery is going to punish this skeleton. He's going to return a mighty blow upon him.
That has
That'll
a
do it.
decent chance of actually hitting. Yes, you hit. So give me some damage.
Giving you the damn. Maybe Joe can play the Ursa Griff.
Bodil.
Oh deal. I'm still alive. That's neat. I will try to hit this guy. Can I drop the staff and try to hit him with my claws?
Can you do what?
Drop my staff and try to hit him with my claws?
You could drop your staff, yes.
And then slash at him with my toenails or my fingernails?
Yes.
Let's try it. Let's see what happens. It could be really bad. It could be really good.
So you hit. And I'm assuming it was this one?
Yeah. Sorry, yes. That guy. Because I think that was the guy who was hitting me. I'm completely sure
Yes,
it was.
that's the one that was actually hitting you.
He's not my friend. Clearly.
So you did some damage to it.
Yay!
And it looks like we are at the end of the turn. I think I can do that, yes. Okay, so then everybody count down rounds on any effects that are on you. And if anybody wishes to move, they can move. If you have movement left.
I don't suppose there are bonuses for flanking, are there?
Nope.
Yeah.
It just might not be able to, parry if it's focused on somebody and you're behind. In certain certain combat, hand-to-hand stances give bonuses to damage for crits from behind. So if everybody has counted down any durations and move,
Yeah.
can you what?
I was gonna ask a question, but that puts me next to a skeleton, so no, never mind.
Okay. So if anybody wishes to change your stance, now is the time to change your stance. And if you wish to switch weapons freely, you can switch weapons freely now. And then we can all roll some initiatives.
Right.
Get these guys all set up. And then, has everybody rolled? Has anyone not rolled? I guess that's a better question. Well, who needs to roll? I'll just drop you out.
Sorry, Cassius, I would have healed you, but we already know that it
Yeah.
wasn't.
And then let's go to the next round.
All right.
Oh, that's right. That skeleton doesn't need to be there either.
Very good.
So
at the end of the last round, Eternal put away his sword,
mm-hmm.
and he's going to punch this skeleton with his fist.
Okay.
And do the harming touch. The harming touch. If that's a paladin thing to do.
Yes.
I think that hits.
So, whereas the sword, had to get through its bones and stuff, the harming touch, all you have to do is make contact.
Yep.
So it whether it parries or not, you cannot parry. I believe that's one of the things. So go ahead and give me some damage.
Let me look at that. I think this is set up in here wrong.
You roll.
Did it show do you get the individual dice out of this? Did I really roll?
Yes, if you click the gray bar that says total equals 10, it will expand and you will see your actual roll.
Oh, yeah, I did roll 2 1s. Okay.
Yes, you did.
So I rolled that shitty damage.
But I believe, let's see, I need to read the description of it. It does double damage.
Oh, okay. Well, that might do it.
Because it is animated dead. Yeah, and where you touch it, it just starts turning to ash.
Good.
Okay, so it's this skeleton. So Shep moved up there, and that's a lot of people to go around. So
Well, one of them's invisible, so.
Well, it's this one here.
Right. It's a lot of one person to go around. Because Francis is invisible, is what I was saying.
So Bodil can try to dodge.
Oh, sorry, Jenny's in the kitchen.
Okay.
She can attempt to dodge.
I forgot that I could also be hit. My turn was far away, so I thought, oh, it's a great
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Normally, when it's not your turn, in most games, you don't have to worry about things.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, this one is something to worry about.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it is. Oops. Hi, Boogie.
Old Man Nicholas.
Wow. I will heal Sir Emery because that looks like a very deadly place for me to go. So base 3.
Okay. Okay. And this skeleton will attempt to attack Shep. And will miss. And then Francis.
So 50-50 chance.
Wow. You only need a 4 or 5, I guess. A roll above a 4. Okay, so that's this one. This,
By slightly off.
because everybody is slightly off from the terrible
Oh.
nightmares they had sleeping in that room.
Okay.
And Francis is hit in the back by the skeleton, who has no eyes, so doesn't care about if people are invisible or not invisible.
Oh, wow.
So dodge or parry?
Neither. You were trying to stab this thing that's on the... You didn't notice the skeleton coming up behind you.
So how much damage?
He takes care of it.
There. Hey, Bob, hit me with some percentile.
Here comes a percentile. If I care if she disappeared. Boom.
Okay.
And upgrade.
Shep.
Shep will attack the one down here.
Okay. That hits. Sir Emery.
Right. So one of that skeletons is down. The one that I was looking at before. So I guess I'm gonna come here and mess up this one. Or you know what? Nah, I'll get the one that's here. Mess with Francis.
Well, we don't see Francis.
Yeah, you just saw the
The
skeleton
stopped
swing.
and swung at the air.
It,
Oh,
it,
well, in that case, yeah. I'll just go after the one that I said first. That's a good point. Approaching the monster and rolling the damage. There it is. That ought to do it.
you hope, right?
I certainly hope. I mean, I recognize they have a shitload, well, more hit points than I do. I'm hoping it's not a shitload hit points more than I do.
So you took out the one that was just gonna go. So
Sweet.
old man Nicholas.
So there's 2 images left.
There's 2
2
things that you
figures.
see. Yes.
All right. I'm going to attempt to grapple one of them to pull it into my square.
Okay.
I don't even know how to roll that.
Just to roll to hit.
Do I have one where it's not my 9?
If not, just roll a d20. Okay, so then roll a d2. And you drag the body towards you.
I don't let go of it.
Okay. And it's really weird to everybody else. Now it looks like there are 2 bodies being grabbed.
Yeah, I'm holding twins.
Like your arm to everybody else kind of splits into 2. So it's not
Right.
2 different yous. It's 2 different like hands or arms.
Right.
It's just
This
really,
old man's
really
dream
weird.
was to hold twins.
So Francis.
I'm gonna go after the skeleton that hit me.
Okay. And you kind of hit it right between the ribs and doesn't seem to affect it. Like if it was a human, you would have really, it would have been a death blow there. And let's see what your armor rating is. So this one is going to hit you. You can try to either spend, or do you even have an action now? No, you can attempt to auto dodge.
What do I do for that?
Just roll your dodge.
Just roll the dodge.
And you dodged. And Shep.
Okay. Just gonna move here and guard me. I just got spammed with it's my turn.
Yeah. Sorry, I was removing things. Okay, so anybody who has any effects can count down the effects. Anybody who has movement and wishes to move, you can all do that.
I think we're good here.
Oh, you look longer on it. Longer on it.
Sorry, I didn't have the hand-to-hand symbol on shit. might have wanted to break out into range combat.
Okay, if everybody has done that, go ahead and give me some rolls. And Jenny, go ahead and give me a roll too.
Oh, okay.
I've had the same roll for the last 3 combats.
Yeah. Has everybody rolled?
I went ahead and clicked the combat tracker
So,
button.
Okay.
Wasn't listening.
So hopefully this will.
Oh, it says it's my turn. What would I like to do? What can I do?
You'll find out.
I'll find out. Okay.
Rise an undead bear.
The skeleton, the skeleton, both bad guys beat us all.
Oh, Francis is going to get murdered. I guess try to
I parry.
pull a miracle. Do you wish to spend your action to parry, and then you can spend your second action to dodge if you.
Sure.
Otherwise, you can just attempt the auto dodge, but this is not. So that did not. So attempt the
Dodge.
the small dodge chance. It's like D&D. You want to roll high.
Yeah. When it says critical failure.
Oh no. That's the AS of PEMDAS. That's the aw shit.
Why? I always move these stupid things around when I don't want to. Oh, somehow I think you didn't just upright die.
Bar looks like he still has a shock point.
Oh, well, yeah, you're right. He did have a shock point, and these things keep moving all over the place on me. So yeah, you got critted with a lot of damage, and although you are not conscious, you aren't outright dead. Sir Emery, roll some percentile for me.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's the other end of the spectrum that I mentioned before.
Yes.
Oh, I don't like that.
So if the first one was not good, then maybe this one is good. That's what I was afraid of.
First, who's this? Old man Nicholas. Because that's a big thing. It comes barreling.
Shoving people out of the way.
Yeah, I just like.
Lehman, does my invisibility go away?
Nope.
No.
Oh wait, yours is different.
I'll have to see how psionics work because I haven't. the Ursagrift swings at the skeleton.
My boy, I'm gonna name you Owlbear.
And it's Sir Emery's turn.
So Emery's gonna come over here and touch. Successfully touch for a shitload of damage. For all the damage. For is that max damage? It's almost max damage.
Almost. I think it would have been green or something, but yeah, that was almost the opposite of the 1/1.
But I was like, wait a second. Well, I couldn't tell. Yeah, anyway. It was hard to tell if the bonuses were getting put in there
Right.
on the damage.
So
So
am I blocked in a cell?
you're kind of pushed up. Well, actually, that was the open door, right? So yeah, you're kind of.
Kind of knocked into himself.
Assuming he got knocked into that cell because he was at the door too.
Yep. And kind of. And then it looks like we're at time, so. So let's go ahead and we will get into what happens next time.
Wow.
Awesome.